Behind me is my 1986 Yamaha Virago. I'm gonna modify it into a Café Racer and I'm gonna document everything on those videos. So the battery is on charge right now. I'm gonna go get it, put it in the bike. What do you think? Is it gonna run? Let's find out. Oh, that was intense. Welcome to my channel, I'm Tristan and today I'm finally starting on that project to turn my Virago into a Café Racer. It is obviously a cruiser right now with a very big wheel in the front, 19-inch. I'm gonna change that into a 17-inch. I'm gonna change the entire front end. I'm gonna change that tank, I'm gonna remove those cages, I'm gonna change the exhaust, and of course the entire rear end, super bulky, it's gonna go. I'm gonna have something a lot thinner. What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna change the battery. I just put it on charge. I'm gonna put it in the bike, make sure it runs. I don't even know if I have gas in the bike. I don't know because it's stayed for a year without moving, if the carbs are okay. I need to start that. I just wanna make sure that my project is sound before I even start to take everything apart. And I'm gonna do a quick walk around the bike to see what I'm dealing with. So I just wanna show a little bit about the bike. It is in really good condition, very surprising for a 1986 bike. There's one thing that really caught my eye when I bought it, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. Here, that's right, 548 miles. So I know you guys are like, nah, no way, a 1986 bike, this is not true. It's so easy to just remove the cable for the tachometer on a bike. But when you look at the bike, you can tell that it wasn't used much. There's one thing in particular that I want to show. It's maybe a detail, but to me, it tells a lot. When you look under the fender in the back, all right, it's gonna be hard with the camera to show, but I just want to show that there is still some paint under the fender. So it's obviously a sign that there was not much gravel propelled by the wheel when you ride the bike. This is something that goes really, really quick, and this is still here. A detail, I know. There is other things too, like that bike never fell. I looked on both sides, and for example, I'm just gonna be very brief here, but on that turn signal right here, if you look at this like that, it goes to the bottom, right? It just goes to the floor, which is pretty surprising because it could have been pushed this way. What I think happened to that bike, it was stored and not used for all those years. So all those scratches we have on the top, and by the way, nothing at the bottom, which is the case for the footrest, for the handlebar, for the brake levers, everything. That bike never fell. I think a lot of things just hit it over the years when it was stored in a garage or something. That's what I wanted to show. That bike is in great condition. There is no leak. There is a gas leak, but there is no oil leak, which is very good for me. I'm very happy. I'm super excited to see that that bike has really, really good bones. And I'm gonna change everything, but I've got a really good base to start with. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go get the battery and try to start that motor. Okay, well, it's not about to start. There is no gas in the tank. That means a lot to me. I'm gonna have to change a lot of parts on that bike. I'm gonna change the front end, I'm gonna change the back, I'm gonna work a lot on the electrical, on the harness, because there is a lot of things happening in the back of the bike. I'm gonna show everything in a second or third video when I'm gonna try to take everything apart, because it is important to understand. So I'm gonna do a lot of things, and I wanna make sure that the starting point of that project is sound. Everything works fine. And it is the case. I don't know if everything works fine, but the engine turns up like right away. You put gas, guess what? The engine runs. It's amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the bike back together right now because I just wanna take some photos of the before. that is the before. And I want to add one thing. Why a Yamaha Virago? Two reasons, and it's only because of looks. The first one, it's an air-cooled engine, which means everything is very stripped down. This engine is very simple when you look at it. It's very raw, it's very sleek, and I love that style. The second reason, it's a V engine, which means the bike is very thin. It is not a 4-cylinder that's very wide. It is a very thin bike. I love that look. It looks like a moped, like a toy when you on it. And that's the reason why I picked a Yamaha Virago for my first project. I'm gonna work on the bike. On the second video, you will see the start of the project. I'm super excited. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you're aware when I post a second video. In the meantime, keep fixing.